Good morning, Allan.
Morning.
What would you recommend to women who want to maintain the rest of the body, but yet wanted to have a fat tummy without working the overall body? Can they still achieve that? I know for me, different kind of strategy, but in general, let's share with the ladies what they can do.
The simplest answer I can think of is if they want a flat tummy but they don't want to touch the rest of their body, then they have to go to a machine, a fat melting machine. And there are some out there. They're expensive as hell, but they do exist. But the challenge with that is that it only helps with that area. And if somebody doesn't tone up the rest of their body, then usually they look great in clothes until they take their clothes off. And that's a hard truth that not everybody wants to deal with. That one is a tough question because I got heart for the ladies, and I understand why they want to keep certain parts and why they don't. But the reality,
especially at age 50, at 50.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. And that's the big one. It's like when women generally, when they start to lose weight, one of the first places they lose the weight on is their chest area. It's because it's made up of actual fat tissue, right? So it's unfortunate, but usually, not always, because genetically people are different, but in many cases, usually a woman will start to lose her chest area and she'll get a size reduction as she starts to lean out. So if she wants to be able to tone up the midsection, then usually one of the best ways I find to do that is, number one, if they want to focus on targeting the abs, they got to keep the cardio sessions short. Got to keep them short. So if somebody's doing like an hour long, but it's a steady heart rate, that'll burn for the hour. Instead, what they might want to do is they might want to do a short 20-minute cardio session, but really make it explosive. Because when it's explosive, the heart rate goes up. When it goes up, it turns on the metabolism, but it doesn't have the whole hour, 2 hour long duration of doing cardio. So it doesn't have time to melt off that area of the body as quickly. Number two, because it's explosive type of workout, they'll build more lean muscle because you're demanding more out of the muscle in a short period of time, which basically helps with building a leaner overall image that looks more athletic. Like if you look at a female 200, 300 short sprint runner, and you look at her body, compare that to a female marathon runner. You look at her body, you're going to notice a huge difference. And usually it's that the marathon runners are kind of like my phone. They're very skinny, especially when they turn sideways. But when you look at a sprinter, they're the ones that usually have a V tapered back, nice shoulders, and they've got that hourglass figure. Well, why? They're both running. Well, it's because the short sprint runner is demanding a lot more tension on the muscles in a shorter period. So the muscles have to grow and shape themselves in a particular way to handle that kind of physical stress. Marathon runners, they don't have that. They're usually slow and steady, but they go for long periods of time. So the muscles have to shape in a different way, right? So that's number two. Have short cardio sessions to make sure they're explosive. Number three, use support externally, internally. So like you always use it. Our clients use it. We've got the Sweet Sweat belt that we don't sell, although I wish we did, but we don't. But it's an amazing product, so we're always gonna. Yeah,
should I bring it up and show the people?
Grab it. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'll just keep talking while you go and grab it. So the Sweet Sweat belt is amazing because that's the belt that wraps around that midsection that you managed to tiny up, and we put the gel under that. So it's just a heated gel, where it's a gel that activates heat, which causes more sweat. We all know that the more that you sweat, the more that you burn out the salt that's in there, the added water weight that we need to remove. And it's just a nice smelling clear, well, not clear, but it's a whitish gel. It's clear when you put it on, right? Yeah. And then you put on the belt and you go to work. Yeah. And that one tool alone is super inexpensive. Like the belt is what, 25, 30 bucks. The gel is around maybe 30, 40 bucks. And it lasts you a couple of months. And every time you work out with that thing on, you melt off fat, water, and excess salt that might be deposited in that area. And it's what creates the Helen Fong lean image that you now see before you. Wow. Take it all off. So you got the waist, and she's got the leg belts, and she had the arm belts. Like those are from 2018 when you first started, right, Helen?
Yeah, yes. And then, this is for the
back in the day, one for the biceps, triceps. Yeah, I used to come into the gym with all those, looking like RoboCop. It was awesome.
Like a ninja.
Yeah, you're the 2050 ninja back then.
Ninja, yep. Oh my God, this is
Yeah,
but
no, totally.
this is just temporary. The thing is, just like losing water weight, right?
Well, if you're going after an image, then you definitely want to use everything to your advantage. And if somebody's only having a temporary result, then that usually means that they have to do the next part, which is they have to look at what they're eating. So if what they're eating is constantly putting weight back on, then it's usually a meal replacement / a meal adjustment that they have to make for the long-term benefits. Like look at the way you eat now. The way you eat now is very different from how you did in 2017 when I first met you, to 2018 when you started working out, but it wasn't a full commitment. 2019 when it became full commitment because you chose to get up on stage, to now 2020 where you're in maintenance mode. You're not so strict with your meals, you're a little more flexible, but you're still within a range that doesn't add a lot of extra weight or fat to your body frame, right?
I would say 70% changed. Right. Of course, I wanted to enjoy life as well, right? So because I'm not in competition, so I'm a little bit more lenient right now until one day I decided to go on competition again. I already have the muscle there, so you just have to recharge.
Correct. That's exactly it. So that's what it really boils down to, is having the ability to eat in a way that supports your results, having tools like that, the Sweet Sweat, and having proper workout programs that target your abs without burning all the fat throughout your body. I mean, you're going to burn some no matter what, but if you can minimize the amount of fat burn around your chest or other places you want to keep it, then shorter sessions are usually better. Shorter explosive sessions are better.
Yes. Thank you so much, Allan.
Thank you.